Hello, everyone, and welcome back to The Next English. I'm Molly.
Hello, Molly, and hello to everyone listening. It's so good to be here.
It's good to have you, Matt. Today, we are continuing our discussion on how to sound more natural in English and understand native speakers more easily. This is part 2.
This is a great topic. In part 1, we talked about connected speech. Today, I hear we have even more simple tips to help our listeners sound less like a textbook and more like a native speaker.
Yes, less like a textbook is the perfect way to say it. Sometimes the English we learn in school is very formal and a little old-fashioned. Today, we're going to talk about the modern, natural, everyday English that people really use.
That sounds very useful. But first, a quick and friendly reminder.
Yes. If you enjoy our lessons, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel, give this video a like, and share it with a friend. We really appreciate your support.
We do. Thank you, everyone. Okay, Molly, I'm ready. Let's learn how to sound more natural.
Part 1, reduced forms. Wanna, gonna, gotta.
Okay, let's start with a very common and very important feature of natural spoken English, reduced forms.
Reduced forms. What does that mean?
It's when we take two words and push them together to make one shorter, faster sound. It helps the language flow more smoothly. You probably already know some of these.
Let's look at some examples. Instead of saying want to, what do native speakers usually say?
We usually say wanna. For example, instead of saying, I want to study in the US, which sounds a bit robotic,
you would say, I want to study in the US. It does have a more natural flow. I want to go to London.
Exactly. Here's another one we've talked about before. Instead of going to, we say
gonna. So instead of I am going to wash the car, you would say I'm gonna wash the car.
It makes a big difference in the rhythm of the sentence. And one more, instead of got to, we often say gotta. Like, I gotta do my homework, instead of I have got to do my homework.
Let's do a quick listen and repeat for those. Repeat after me. I wanna go. I'm gonna study. I gotta leave.
Practicing those will really help your speaking sound more natural and relaxed.
Part 2. What are fillers?
Okay, our next tip is about some little words that can be very confusing when you're listening to native speakers. We're talking about filler words.
Filler words, what are those?
Fillers are small words or sounds that we use when we are thinking about what to say next. They don't have any real meaning, they just fill the silence.
So words like, well, you know, and like?
Exactly. Other common ones are basically, actually, and I mean. When you are listening to a native speaker, it's important to learn to ignore these words. They are not part of the main message.
That's a great point. If you try to translate every single word, a filler word like basically can be very confusing, but it's often just there to fill a pause.
Right. Let's look at an example sentence with lots of fillers. By the way, I saw Mark yesterday, and so obviously I said hello to him, but he, basically ignored me, you know?
Wow, that's a lot of extra words. What is the simple message there?
The simple message without the fillers is, I saw Mark yesterday, I said hello to him, but he ignored me.
So much shorter and clearer. So when you're listening, try to let those filler words just fly by and focus on the main words.
And when you are speaking, it's okay to use a few simple fillers like or well if you need a moment to think. It's a very natural part of speaking.
Part 3. The importance of contractions.
Our next tip is also about making your speech smoother and more natural. Let's talk about contractions.
A contraction is when we take two words and join them together into one shorter word. We use them all the time in spoken English.
For example, instead of saying I am, we say
I'm. We don't say I am hungry. We say I'm hungry. It's much more common.
What about I will?
I will becomes I'll, as in I'll do that or I'll be back.
And do not.
Do not becomes don't. I don't like it.
And one more. I would.
I would becomes I'd, like in the phrase, I'd like to join you.
Using these contractions, I'm, I'll, don't, I'd, is one of the easiest ways to make your spoken English sound much more like a native speaker.
Part 4. Slang and idioms.
Okay, our last tips are about adding some color and personality to your English. Let's talk about slang and idioms.
Slang is very informal, casual language used by a particular group of people. It's good to understand, but you should be careful when using it.
That's a very important disclaimer. What about idioms?
Idioms are expressions where the meaning is not obvious from the individual words. You have to learn the special meaning.
For example, the idiom, I'm feeling under the weather.
Exactly. It has nothing to do with the actual weather outside. To feel under the weather is an idiom that simply means to feel sick.
Or another one, let's play it by ear.
That's a great one. To play it by ear means to not make a firm plan, but to decide what to do as the situation develops.
Learning some common slang and idioms is a fun way to understand the culture behind the language and to make your own English more expressive.
Final thoughts and outro. So let's do a quick review. To sound more natural and understand native speakers, you can practice using reduced forms like wanna and gonna.
And you can learn to listen for the main message and ignore filler words like you know and basically.
And don't forget to use contractions like I'm and I'll. They're essential for a natural rhythm.
And finally, learning a few common slang and idioms can make your English more colorful and help you understand real, everyday conversations.
This has been a very fun and useful lesson, Matt.
It has. And for everyone listening, remember that this is all about practice. The more you listen to natural English in movies, music, and podcasts, the more these things will start to feel normal to you.
That's such good advice. We hope this lesson was helpful. Thank you all for listening today.
Yes, thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe and share this episode. And for today's comment, tell us one English idiom that you know.
That's a fun one. We would love to read your answers. Until next time, keep practicing.
And have a wonderful day. Bye, everyone.